Hi, Bob Morrow here again. One of the things we're talked about sometimes is what type of tenant can you expect in Hamilton? People want to know. Hamilton is kind of a unique city, which is why we do the investments we do here, because the Hamilton Mountain basically is one large suburb. There is no real better spots than others, even though some of the homes and the properties are a little bit larger than others. Rents across the board are pretty much the same. And those rents are going higher and higher each time we do this. But the type of tenant you can expect to find is a combination of young executives that are traveling to Toronto or closer, Oakville, Toronto, Burlington. They don't have enough money to do a down payment on their own home, but they want to live in a home. So they're prime candidates for the upstairs units, because they can afford it. For downstairs, there are 3 hospitals on the Hamilton Mountain, including the second best cancer hospital in Ontario. So we get a lot of nurses and short-term residents. They are ideal tenants because obviously they work a lot, they're not home much, they're very clean, and again, they can afford the rents. They're ideal for the basement suites, especially nurses, because sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 of them sharing it, and so therefore you've not got no worries about cost. Also, we get a lot of single mothers. I'm not sure why, maybe because this used to be a steel town, there's a lot of divorces, who knows. But there are a lot of single moms with kids, and they are looking for a home but can't afford it. And we have to be careful here sometimes, because when you do a credit check, often their credit rating score is not as high as you might like. However, keep in mind that that's because they're getting subsidized usually by an ex-husband or something along those lines. If you can, you want to try to get that ex-husband to co-sign, but the odds are that's not going to happen. So maybe the wife's mother or somebody would do that. But even if not, as long as you feel comfortable with the people and you know that that income is coming in, then you feel fairly confident that they're going to be good tenants. We also get a lot of young people starting out. This is a McMaster University town. A lot of those people stay, and they don't want to stay in the McMaster area because it's too expensive and there's too many students, oddly enough. So they want to move into a home of their own. They too are ideal for basement suites because they can't afford a lot because they're just starting out, but they do have good jobs, solid credit records usually, and make ideal tenants. So that's just an example of what you can expect in Hamilton.